This is a summary of the story in the Ballads and Brews event in patch 3.1. You can find more summaries like this on my channel. The Traveler and Paimon return to Mondstadt during Weinlesefest, one of the biggest holidays that relates to winemaking. They bump into Kaya and learn that the Grandmaster Varka of the Knights of Avonius has sent a letter and everyone is gathering in order to hear it read. Varka and a bunch of knights went off on a mysterious expedition years ago. You go to the headquarters of the Knights of Avonius and there, a member of the expedition named Mika reads the letter from Varka. In the letter, Varka states that he and the expedition are fine and there is no loss of life. The expedition is currently stationed in the northernmost reaches of Tivat. While there, the expedition met the captain, a Fatui Harbinger. Luckily, there was no conflict and the captain left soon after. There was another message in the letter, but it is addressed solely to Lisa. Jean suggests they go to her office and read the message, and Lisa invites the Traveler and Paimon along with them. Once there, they read the message and it indicates that Varka has left a box for Razor filled with things from Razor's parents and that now is the time to give Razor the box. They retrieve the box and Lisa asks the Traveler to go get Razor. You head to Wolvendom and find Draff and Razor hunting boars. After some talking, Razor comes back with you to Jean's office. Razor opens the box and recognizes the scent as his birth mother and father. Among other random things, they find a bottle of Thousand Wind wine. Thousand Wind wine is supposedly the first wine that was ever made in Mondstadt. It's basically a do-it-yourself wine that anyone can make and add any ingredient they feel like adding to it. Razor wants to learn more about Thousand Wind wine and decides to go to Weinlesefest for more information. The Traveler and Razor head over to Weinlesefest and meet up with Venti, a bard who is secretly the Anemo Archon. They ask Venti about Thousand Wind wine and Venti recites a poem that cryptically explains how to make it. Razor wants to know about the wine since they may shed light on his biological mother and father. They decide to meet again in 2 days and figure out how to make some of their own Thousand Wind wine. During those 2 days, the Knights of Avonius ask the Traveler to run a stand at the festival for charity. The Traveler then performs a bunch of tasks all over Mondstadt and even Leeway to get the shop up and running. After 2 days, they head to the meeting spot and decipher the lyrics of the poem so that they can recreate the Thousand Wind wine. Creation of the wine requires traveling around Mondstadt and talking to a bunch of people. While defending a cart from a hilly trail attack, you bump into Rosaria, who gives you a mist flower to add to the recipe. You then head to Dawn Winery with Kaya to get the next ingredient. After some banter between Kaya and D-Luke gives you a wine barrel for mixing the ingredients in. You then share a meal together before leaving. You then head to the Knights of Avonius headquarters and meet Noelle and Sucrose, who give you a quadruple sweetness Sensetia to add to the wine recipe. You then meet Diona, who agrees to brew the wine for you. After brewing the wine, you head to Windrise Tree and bump into Venti again. Venti then offers to add dandelion seeds to the recipe. The group then buries the barrel at Windrise Tree to let it age. The Traveler then heads over to Weinlesefest and watches Venti perform a song. Razor then smells his parents' bottle of Thousand Wind wine again and remembers a memory about them. Razor then looks at his friends and enjoys the day with them. And that is the end of this quest and this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it. If you liked what you've seen here, please like, comment, and subscribe.